Hi, how are you doing? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Peter, last name is Barefoot, and I'm married to Joy Carter, of course, from Ship Island, Greenspan. We've been together 34 years now. My family background is originally from Pools Island, as well as Musgrave Harbour, but the side of the family that I'm speaking about is the Barefoot side, and of course I'm Peter Barefoot. My grandfather was Kenneth John Barefoot, and my grandmother was Lillian Myra Janes, of course, both from Pools Island. This is Dad's side, Mac Barefoot. This is Dad's side, this is Dad's parents, of course, my grandparents. The reason for recording this little video, this is an actual intro to a video that I'm going to share with you guys that I recorded a couple of weeks ago. Joy's brother-in-law, Mr. Art Jarrett, you're probably after seeing a lot of videos that I've posted with Art pertaining to fishing or going around Greenspan or whatever that involves with Greenspan. Usually my good friend Mr. Art Jarrett is always the one that takes me. So anyway, a couple of weeks ago when we were in Greenspan, a place that's near and dear to me is Silver Fox Island. My grandfather taught Sunday school. He did services at the church in Silver Fox Island, and he was also a teacher. 59 services between 1932 and 1933. Anyway, that being said, I went to Silver Fox, as I mentioned, a couple of weeks ago, and I'm going to share with you this particular video. And I walked around the island. Some of the information, some of the questions that I asked, I never at that moment knew, but I'm after finding out the information since. And if there's anything there that I actually mentioned on the video that you people have information for me, please reach out to me and let me know. Any information whatsoever about my grandfather and the early times back in Silver Fox Island back in those days, I would love to find out about. So please enjoy this video, and again I want to thank Mr. Art Jarrett. Please enjoy. There's some drone footage of the island there as well. On our way up to Silver Fox Island, myself and Art passing Chuko Point. See the cemetery. There you go. A lot of cabins in there, boy. Art, do you know what year that they moved out of here? Was it in the 50s or later in the 60s? You and me was talking about here last night, wasn't it? Down in this cove.
Anybody in there what?
Well, up there in that part of her, I don't see anybody, no. I don't even see any punts. Oh yeah, there's one punt there. She's pretty quiet here today. I think the last time you and me were here, there was a lot more people around than this. Oh, she's nice on the stage, but.
Yeah. What's this, a new one you built, like say a couple 3 years ago?
Oh, 5 or 6 years now.
Yeah.
Longer than that.
Yes, boy.
We built all this up today, started down 14 sections.
Yes, boy. Yeah.
Part on the
Roof too.
Wow, boys, what a spot. You don't get much more quieter than this. Some nice berries, boy. Silver fox almond blueberry. Thinking of my grandfather. More. The last day of August. And God love you, Art. I asked Art yesterday. I said, Art, I would love to go to Silver Fox. Look at the berries. I said, Art, yeah, I said, Art. And God love you, Art. He took me up here today. There's either a house or a store here next to me. I say it's an old house. Now, check this spot out. So quiet, not a road. No electricity. No police sirens. Yeah. That was the house I just come from, up there. At the old stage, the old fishing stage. Anyway, I wonder where my grandfather stayed to when he was here. Those silver fox berries, boy. Look at that. Wow. Huh. There's nobody here in the island, just those two gentlemen. That sounds like perfect Newfoundlandese, yeah. There's nobody here except for two gentlemen, yeah. Here's the oldest remaining house. There's the cemetery I flew over with the drone. Oh my gosh, I'm warm. Hoo-wee. She is warm. Not warm, actually scorching. Oh, look at this, boy. The fireweed. CBC Land and Sea did a show about Silver Fox, and this was one of the featured places on the island here. Hasn't been painted in a while. Oh, how's that for goosebumps? Hey, how are you? Sorry for interrupting. Hi, how are you? How you doing, guys? The Hunts, okay. Where is it you've been living? Up in Ontario for years and years, is it?
Since 81.
Since 1981.
Yeah.
And you guys been come back every summer?
Pretty much.
Wow.
We're retired now, so we don't care.
Oh, you're not in no rush, of course. Do you guys know the history on the house, on the oldest house here?
The oldest house is right there.
That is it?
That's Matthews, yeah.
Originally was Matthews?
Yeah, Matthews.
Okay. But do you know how old it is?
To that one would be that one right there.
The one over there, that's the next oldest.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was 2 stories coming down.
Okay. Do you know the age of this one or what year?
Oh, back in, I don't know exactly the year, but back in maybe late 20s.
Wow. Okay, late 20s.
After my father was born there, he was born in, I think it was 33.
Wow. Yes, boy. Do you know the age of this one over here?
Pretty close to the same.
Pretty much the same.
A few years older, younger, I mean.
Okay.
But the rest of now is pretty much all new stuff, right?
Pretty much all newer modern, yeah.
That's right.
Okay, thanks very much. We'll talk to you in a little while. Yep. Anyway, that's the, as they were just saying, the second oldest home here on Silver Fox Island. They got the great setup here for the water. It must be all rainwater. That's exactly what it is. The big containers. And they collect the rain there from the chute. Great water supply for your toilet. Now, of course, not drinking water, but anyway, I'm walking over towards the cemetery now. Nice little beach, boy, a little sandy beach. I dare say a scattered child now played down in that one. Another view of the cove. I gotta go to the cemetery just to pay respect and to give tribute, because I dare say some of the people that's in this cemetery probably knew my grandfather very well. Elsie Rogers, I dare say you'll see a lot of Rogers. Eva Rogers, yeah, or Eva. And they say there's a newer cemetery here. Catherine Matthews, 1947. Walter Matthews. Here would be an honor to come up here with a whippersnipper and clear all this out. Samuel Button. Hunts. Buttons. Yeah, a lot of hunts here. That's the way we came in through, which you will see on the video. We will be heading back out that way. So, oh, look at the seat, the bench. A lot of buttons here. Look at this, beautiful. Looking up the bay towards Fair Island, up this way. Bragg's Island's up that way. All resettled islands, boy. I'm gonna go over the fence and go this way. So here's the cemetery that you'll see there in the drone footage. But again, what a temperature. Oh my God. It's about 90 degrees. This place is absolute heaven, boy. Dream. One of the things on my list that I've been wanting to do, and I'm gonna do before it's too late. I want to spend a night up here, and I want to spend a night on Pools Island. Pools Island is a lot easier to do than getting a night here at Silver Fox, but that is one of the goals that I've been saying for years. And I can remember one year I brought all my camping gear here to the island, and or not to here, but here to Greenspan Island, but it was really heavy wind, and I just never got a chance to get here. Now this would have been the ideal time. The wind is not excessive, but like today now, Art could have dropped me off and I would have stayed here with a tent, and would have got Art to come back to get me tomorrow, but things just never worked out. But one of these days I will do it. Oh my God, the heat, not a breath here now. Down this little valley. I wonder where the school was. They said, the gentleman said, down here around this valley area. I'm going to say the church and probably the school or something was around this. This is probably the place, the location of it right here. And if I'm not mistaken, thinking back of the book that we have, which I wish I had with me now,
this valley does look familiar, and I think this might have been the area. I bet you if you went straight up there now, you would find a foundation up through all those alders. This might have been the area. That's what the gentleman said. It was in this valley section. Now, straight up, there's looks like a flag mast, and there might be something else next to it. That might be the area that I'm talking about. Alright, walking back up through again. I'm gonna skip down over the hill this way. Now you can hear the Newfoundland music. I want to see it all, but I can't see everything. I'll go this way. A cribbing of a new wharf being constructed. That's the old stage. I think it was Uncle Stuart Button was telling me that was a stage their family owned. Look at the schooner rings. That's what I calls it. Over there where they used to lash on boats, I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Oh my God, what a piece of heaven, boy. There's solar panels. Look at this place. Yeah. Any minute now I'll hear Art's boat starting up, I'd say. There's the cemetery again up there on the hill. Last time I was here, this place, the deck here was full of people. That's a good few years ago, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago. And it was a big crew, all from up in Wareham, Centerville, all home from Alberta. Caddy Pond, okay. But anyway, yeah, this deck here was blocked. Oh, I'm gonna work my way over across Uncle Stuart Button's brothers' cabin up here, straight up ahead. I remember talking to that gentleman. I don't even know if that gentleman's still alive. These ain't that old. These are newer. Same premise. Galvanized by the looks of it. Little Island, the Buttons. Yeah, I'm not sure the gentleman's first name, but it was Uncle Stuart's brother, because we stopped and talked to him. Which I think, and yes, I do. I have the video up on YouTube. And the two-tube, Art calls it. That video is on YouTube. So who knows, maybe some of this footage might end up on the two-tube. Picture time again. Oh my. Can you imagine now a tourist? I'm a Newfoundlander and I'm kind of used to seeing this stuff. But can you imagine now a tourist come up here? How's this for a tourist destination? Wow. Look at that. Yeah, they're getting a lot of solar set up here, I can see. The big old solar cells, solar panels. And a few of the places, a couple of stages there, or whole stores. Hey Marky Hiscock, I can hear your music here in Silver Fox Island, buddy. Rocking on the water. And that's the spot inside. Man, oh man, he had some job done on that. Wince, ah my. Yes sir, poor Wince. And there's another name there, Joe. But Wince is the gentleman I was talking about. Well, Silver Fox, I had an opportunity to get around and see you here. Fabulous. Ah, two of them coming across. This hall looks like it's been well upkept. Huh. Yes, boy. Yeah, they're doing, people are keeping it up here, boy. Oh, it looks like all new timbers. Well done, too. Really nice and milled. All freshly painted, the store here. Here he comes. A lot of work done on this wharf here.
You getting the board now, or are we going to
Yes, I'm getting aboard.
show me the wharf, huh?
Hey?
No big deal.
Oh, you let me careful. That's
What the cheese has got? Who are you using it for that day?
Oh yeah, the cribbing, I've seen that, yeah. I'll come around, Art. While he's showing you that. That's the cribbing they got now for the new wharf over there. There's an old engine block over here. Here's where Art is going to pick me up now.
Yeah. Sorry to get that. Where you do this, but no, he's not big enough.
Boys, don't stop. The two gentlemen. You do a motor, the old engine block, huh?
joiners, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? So you're screwing on the top one
And then you join it.
cut a notch in the wood, right? Get
Yeah.
the joiner down, make a notch.
Can you get bored during that, Peter? We got to let you incoming no first.
You might have to come in a little tiny bit.
If ever you know to request, I guess,
Any idea the story on the old engine block?
Oh, when I was telling you we was over Catco last year, look, this is what we were doing over Catco.
I know.
Getting those big timbers for this.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Take a picture of that boy.
Oh, I am, yes, sir.
Lord Jesus. 2 men now, 80
I know, and they're, what, 80 and what?
67.
80 and 67 at this type of work. Oh.
Only 81 now, past 80.
There's 80. He was
80 years young.
He was 80 in May.
Now, that's why you're still young, because of this type of work.
I don't know, boy, I'm still young, but I
It's
put
unbelievable.
many people 80-year-old wouldn't take that on them.
No, sir.
No, you're
Sure, what you
freaking-
got piled up over there in rock alone? What you're doing and how you're trying to get the rock out of it. What you're doing and the way that you're doing it.
It's a nice job there,
Isn't it? You got a good job done there in the wharf, boy.
One time I did this. That's all I did. Get on that gong, go on.
Got that one? Come on there, guy.
I opened that too. That was my problem. His brother.
People,
You were down there in those things.
Perfect, right? No, I haven't. No.
They saw all that wood, they made that wood, that paint up to the house there, right?
No, yeah.
That wood, he saw all that, that's all I saw, nothing there, that's all I saw, his cousin, or, what you say, your cousin?
That old spot over there, is that a store or is that someone's
It
home?
was a cabin.
Was a cabin, was that at one time?
Father, they built it. He never lived very long after he built it.
No.
He died, didn't he?
How long has it been vacant like that? Oh, fell down and or not falling.
Last year they came down.
Oh, did it last year? Started to fall.
I can't believe, look all that ballast, look. When I seen the
Take a picture of
ballast,
that.
Oh yeah.
when I
Yeah.
seen the ballast, I said, that's where he's still, I see there, I said, guaranteed, that's what they're telling. Lord, holy God.
I didn't realise there was anybody else here. There was a husband and wife up there on the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, up there getting music playing.
I
Norm, is it?
Norm, yeah.
Yeah, nice people, what? How was the fishing, sir?
Do all right? Did he get out on what was gone?
That's the true rock cod you got there, boy. Oh, this is what they're doing, eh? Oh, fishing up the rocks at the bottom of the cradle.
Rising now?
I please.
Very much.
Push it off a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway, Garden, lovely evening. Mate, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Nice meeting you. Thank you for the sociable. Oh my God.
Would you?
God love you, gentlemen.
They're rock there now, Gar.
Oh, right here, isn't it?
Take you up,
Over right there, right?
All right, you shout anytime,
take
eh?
you up there on the hill then when he comes.
Huh?
I tell him when he comes again, I'll take him up.
Up on the hill, yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
I'd love to go anywhere on the island. Thank you so much. It's nice meeting you.
We're heading right for Panola.
Heading her down to Charlottetown, as he says. Put on a light vest. Oh, nice spot there. Oh, what a way to spend the afternoon with it. See you later, Silverfox. Yeah. I never will.